Hello, everyone. I'm Opie Clint. Welcome to Late Night Meditation. As always, it's great to be here online with all of you, whether you're watching from Zoom, YouTube, Facebook, or Twitch. So, hello again, everyone. Hi, Eric. Hi, K Noon. Hello, Rex. Hi, Mom, and hello, Vivi. Thanks for joining in here on Zoom. And hello, Julian Hugzo on YouTube, and everyone watching on Facebook and Twitch. Of course, if you're watching on Facebook, I am streaming to several pages at once. So if you don't see my face in the top corner, very likely I can't see your comment right now, but I'll always go back and reply, as many of you already know. And hello, Matthew. Thanks for joining in here on Zoom. So, as always, has everyone been doing your homework? Okay, very good. I see some nods, I see some thumbs up. It's good. All right. For those who are new or may have forgotten, the homework is whatever you're doing, have relaxation and awareness. It's a great way to help you practice meditation outside the meditation hall. Because to help ourselves improve in our meditation, it's not so much that you have to sit every day or sit very long for a long time. It's more taking the time to find that balance while you're also doing your everyday thing. That's actually how you can improve even quicker. So here's a nice little tip that a lot of high-level meditators do. Because even monks, we have chores. We have things that we have to do around the house, or around the temple, really. So while we're doing those things, we try to remind ourselves to center. It's why a lot of the daily chores that we do can be very meditative. For example, sweeping the grounds. Many temples, you'll see this a lot. As they're sweeping the grounds, they're actually keeping their mind centered as they can, as best they can. You know, we monks are people too. We're not perfect, but we work on it when we can. And that's the thing, we're all practicing. That's how we get better and better. And hello, Gunyan. Thanks for joining on Facebook. And hello, Sue and Ellen on YouTube. So, for Mondays, as you guys know, today is our Meditate 101. But, hello, Terry. Thanks for joining on YouTube. So, for anyone who's brand new or would like to have all the steps, please type in 1, 2, 3. That way, it's very sure that you would like me to go through the whole thing for you. Otherwise, if no one's brand new, also you can watch another clip that has all the steps. But if no brand new people today, then we'll just do a level 2. Pretty comfortable meditation for anyone. I do speak a lot more, but if you like all the steps, you can type in. Even if you're watching the recording, type in 1, 2, 3 into the comments. And next Monday will be every step just as promised. So, as this week I didn't see any 1, 2, 3s, so but just in case someone happened to come in like last time. Okay, so no one brand new today? No problem. Sabai, sabai. Then remember that as we practice, always take your time. Remember, meditation should be like a mini vacation, like my background. Just enjoy, not trying to make something happen, not trying to force yourself, not even trying to force peace. That doesn't work, okay? You have to allow it to happen naturally. So how do we do it? Take your time, relax your body, relax your mind. So, is everyone ready for their mini vacation? Okay, then let's get into our perfect position, as I like to call it, because it's perfect for you. And when you're ready, gently close your eyes. Take in a deep breath. Breathe in the cool, calm, relaxing air. And breathe out all your worries, thoughts, and responsibilities. Just let it all go. Forget about it for the time that we are meditating. Just breathe in, breathe out. Let each breath of fresh air help you become more relaxed, more comfortable. Taking a few more deep breaths, as this is a natural and easy way to relax. And once you are ready, you can return to normal breathing. And before we continue, remember to let go of all your expectations. Whatever you think or know is supposed to happen, forget about it. Let yourself feel as innocent as a child. No worries, no regrets, no responsibilities. Just innocent and free. Not a care in the world. We're all just relaxing with our friends. And to add to our relaxation, let us do a body scan. Relaxing from the top of your head down to the tips of your toes. But take your time. You don't need to rush. As I mentioned before, meditation should feel like a mini vacation. So allow yourself to relax every part of your body, to feel at ease, to feel comfortable. Also, it's okay to move. Sometimes our perfect position changes. It starts off feeling perfect, and then not so perfect. And it's okay. Adjust. Move if you need to. It's much better to make adjustments early, or even as soon as it starts to feel discomfortable. Adjust, because we're not supposed to endure meditation. You're supposed to enjoy it. So if your body feels uncomfortable, adjust. Don't force yourself to sit through it. While there are techniques that tell you to sit still and force through the pain and discomfort, I don't recommend it. It's true that if you do force through, you can gain a deeper focus. But it's really taking the long way. Remember, we start with relaxation. Relaxation can also be called let it go. Letting go of all our discomforts. Letting go of the tension. Letting go of our invisible weights. Our feelings of how we're supposed to look, how we're supposed to be. When we let go of all that, physically and mentally, you will feel relaxed. You'll feel comfortable, content. And once you feel comfortable, content, at ease, we no longer need to worry about our body. Your body will naturally stay still and comfortable. But don't feel like you're doing something wrong if you're still moving around, still adjusting. There's nothing wrong with it. You can actually be moving and still have a deep meditation. I've been meditating for over 25 years. I still make adjustments. But because I've been making adjustments for years, with all that experience, it takes me less time to adjust. Because I know how much to adjust, what position tends to feel right, adjusting to how my body feels today. As you practice more and more, you'll still find yourself adjusting, but it'll be much quicker, easier. It'll feel more effortless. Instead of really trying to make the right adjustment. And once we are relaxed, comfortable, at ease, we have our mind stay still, staying with our meditation object or image. Whatever object or image feels comfortable to you. By letting your mind stay with that one thing rather than everything, our mind naturally starts to slow down. It also starts to let go of all those extra thoughts. So just like our body, we must first start with relaxation. Relaxing both body and mind. And notice as our body feels nice and comfortable, we have finally let go. And when you let go, the next step is let it be. To leave it be, leaving it still, comfortable, not trying to make it move. Similar to our mind. First, we allow our mind to relax, to stay with that one thing comfortably, relaxingly. And when our mind finally slows down, then we let it be. Let it be in that calm, comfortable state. Not trying to make something happen, not trying to force or push. And this is why meditation truly has just two steps: relaxation and awareness, or let it go and let it be. But if you try to let it be first, it's very similar to trying to force yourself to stay still. You start to build up pressure, discomfort, until eventually it's like if you're trying to hold something in your hand out in front of you. At first, it's not too hard, not too difficult. But try holding it for hours, for days, weeks. Eventually, your arm will give out. It will not be able to hold on. And in the end, after all that holding on, you finally let go, which was actually supposed to be the first step. So don't feel like you need to force. Take your time, make adjustments, relax your body, relax your mind, and then letting your mind stay with that one thing for a gentle, relaxing focus. As it all starts in this way, it will be light and gentle. Some people feel it's supposed to be very strong. In a way, it is a strong focus, but it's not with a lot of effort. It's not with a lot of force. It happens because you have that perfect balance, relaxation and awareness. It's a very comfortable focus, while also it's very, very precise and very effective. Similar to lighting a match with a magnifying glass. You don't have to force the magnifying glass into position. You simply have it at the right angle and the right distance. And we simply hold it still. And then, poof, the match is lit. In that same way, it's just that right balance. Having relaxation and awareness just right. And because we're all practicing, we haven't learned our perfect balance yet. For some of us, we've experienced a split second, maybe a moment. So as we practice, we get closer and closer. And once we've experienced it, we do our best to get that same balance again. But always gently and comfortably. Never forcefully. And never rushing. Just take your time. Allow it all to fall into place the way it's supposed to. It may seem like it's a slow, long road, but actually, this is the shortcut. So take your time, relax your body, relax your mind. And if your mind continues to wander, don't beat yourself up about it. You are normal. Our mind naturally likes to wander. So to help with your wandering mind, I recommend a mantra. A mantra is a word, a phrase, or a sound. Something that helps you feel calm and peaceful. Or at least relieved. The mantra we like to use. Son Mo. Om. And now, let us continue in silence, letting our mind be calm, clear, and peaceful. Now, let us begin spreading loving kindness. Spreading loving kindness is like spreading out your heart, sending out good intentions to all beings. So let us visualize our object as we have been doing, and imagine that your object becomes crystal clear, clean, and bright. And at the center of your object, there is a bright light. This light is very special. All those who touch this light are instantly happier, healthier, and more at peace. So we let this light illuminate our body, filling our body with light. Then let this light shine out from us, filling the room. And let this light spread far and wide, filling the city, filling the state or province, filling the country and the surrounding country, until filling the entire world, and now throughout the universe. Thinking of our loved ones, our family, our friends, our close and distant relatives, our co-workers, acquaintances, all the people you know, and all the people you don't know, to all sentient beings, all the animals in this world, and even thinking to the heavens, to our friends and relatives who have passed away, wishing well for every one of them. As we are spreading loving kindness, let us make this wish together for us all to be happy, healthy, wealthy, successful, to gain wisdom, attain enlightenment, for world peace. Let us take a moment to make our own good wishes. Sappe Buddha Bharapata Paceka Nanjayang Palang Arahanta Nanjate Jainarakam Pantami Sapaso Sapaputa Nupavena Sapatama Nupavena Sapasangha Nupavena Saddha Soti Bhavantute. And now, very gently and at your own pace, opening your eyes. Take your time as we slowly come back. You can take in a few deep breaths, do a little stretch if you'd like, as we slowly come back. How is everyone feeling? As always, take a moment to notice how you feel right now that we finished. And as if you're a regular meditator, notice the difference between this time and last time. Noticing those changes. Because every time we meditate, it's either a good session or an almost good session. There are no bad sessions. Because every time you can learn something. What works for you, what doesn't work for you. It's how we can continue to fine tune, adjust, and get better and better, finding your path to peace. Because I share with you the general tools, but in the end, it's your own balance, how well you're able to go in to move forward. And of course, along the way, feel free to ask questions. So, before we go into questions and comments, there is actually a little bit of wisdom I'd like to share with you all from my master. So, one thing that tends to happen to us all is because we live with other humans, other beings, even sometimes just on your own, one emotion tends to happen when we get frustrated and annoyed. We can get angry. And sometimes it's from nothing at all. Sometimes it's from something around you. But this is what my master says is a tip to extinguish anger. So to help us calm down. So he says the technique to extinguish anger is when you are angry or your mind is clouded, breathe out and hold your breath. So just exhale and hold your breath. Now let me explain. As you do so, let go of what is troubling you, the thing that's causing you anger. Let it all go. When it's gone, then you breathe in. Let in the fresh air to replace the cloudiness. Now, please don't do this literally, because I know some of you will be like, I'm not letting go yet. I'm still angry. So in reality, think of it as a filter. Exhale negativity, inhale positivity. Because if you do try it that way, it is a quick way to get rid of it because you want to breathe. But it's still easier said than done. So filter, exhale negativity, inhale positivity. It's why, if you ever heard of anger management, one of the things they have you do is breathe. It's a very natural way to help you slow down, calm down. So please do practice. And if you're wondering who my master is, this is a picture of him. Believe it or not, he's 72 in this picture. So if you ever wondered if meditation can help you look young, here's proof. 72-year-old man looks super young. And anyways, that's my master, Lompada Mashiyo. And he doesn't exactly speak English, but everything I've learned from him, thanks to my parents teaching me Thai, I'm able to translate it pretty well. And I'm glad that I get to help be the bridge to help you all out. So now I open the floor to you all if anyone has any questions. As I see, first let me say hi to a few people who came in. Hello Simon, hi Andrew on Facebook. And now I see a question on YouTube. Here, let's show the question. So Hagzo is asking, is there a way to understand or learn about past life karma that may be affecting our current life? Good question. All right. So instead of trying to, to answer the question first, one way to do it is to have very deep meditation to the point where, very much like the Buddha, where you can start to see past lives. And this is pretty much right the line of enlightenment. We're all practicing, so we do what we can. But understand that we don't actually need to reach enlightenment to be able to do that. There were other arahants and other high-level meditators that can do this kind of thing. But in order to get there, we cannot force ourselves to see, because that's one thing that unintentionally happens when we have a question in mind and we want that to happen. When this happens, we tend to meditate and then we start to create an image. And then when you create an image, you start to think that you are seeing the past, seeing another lifetime. When in reality, you have just created an image, like a random thought that you just created. So, or pretty much you're creating a story. So that's why in meditation, for the deep meditation, it takes some time to get the true calm, Another way is to ask a master who can do it. There are some. For example, my master can, but he's not always so easy to get to ask. We used to have a program called, and he would call it case studies, where people could sit in their story, and then uh, he and his team would meditate, and then they would talk about these things. But that has been gone for several years now. But anyways, so that's one thing. Okay, he had another question that he's popped up. Yeah, another one he says is, also, are we stuck with whatever karma hits us without being able to change the karma? Okay, so this is the thing about karma. Karma, think of it like we're in a battlefield. Karma is like the arrows that the other side is shooting at you. If you get hit, well, you've been hit. You can try to dodge. Really, your ability to dodge is thanks to your shield, your armor, pretty much your bun, your good energy. So it's not so much as that the karma will be something that you change, but it's more if you're able to have enough armor, or that's why we like to use the water and salt analogy. It's a lot more clear. If you have a lot more water, you do more good. It's like the pure, clean water. But if you have a lot of salt, it's like the sin or the bad things that we've done. The flavor of the water is the outcome. When we end up having more and more good, the salt cannot take effect. We can't taste it. It's too diluted. But if we end up using this, if we keep on drinking and drinking and using up the water, eventually the salt will start to take effect. Same with if we keep on adding more salt instead of adding water. So karma is something that once it's here, it's kind of here. But we can make it have less effect on you when you continue to keep your mind at peace. It gives you the ability to move past it a lot easier. But it doesn't necessarily erase it. It just makes it have less effect. So yeah. So it's a good question. So this is actually why we say to keep doing more good. And doing good doesn't mean that you have to go and donate millions of dollars or something like that. The little things that we do every day, that little acts of kindness, those are all generating little bits of good energy. Never look down on the little bits you can do. Because every moment of the day, this is something my other master, the vice in the second in command, he says every second of the day we can be making good merit, we can be doing good karma or merit, or you can be doing bad karma or demerit. Every second of the day. You go, every second? Yes. Now here's one thing that most people don't talk about. We usually think of karma as action, as in you physically doing something. Sometimes we realize it's also verbal. The words we say can affect and cause harm, and it can also cause peace. But same with our mind. That's why we always say body, speech, and mind. Those are the ways that karma work. So even as your way of thinking. Now I'm not saying that if you think bad, you're suddenly like a horrible person. It's not that. It's more of in order for you to do anything at all, first we tend to think of it. It's like the spark that starts it up. And if you're thinking of good things, it's a spark to start going towards something good. But if you're thinking bad things, like you're thinking if you want to hurt someone, it's a spark that's heading toward a bad thing. So if we start to have our mind starting to practice having our mind go more toward positive, looking for, like the old sayings, looking for the silver lining, looking for the positives, it helps us move toward that direction, even when you are covered or surrounded by not so great things. It's our mindset first that helps us be able to navigate. It's like, here's another teacher of mine told me, he said it's kind of like you are the snake's tongue. Right? So we've all seen a snake, or we all know what a snake is. A snake, and let's say it's a venomous snake, and the tongue is right there next to the fangs. But the snake does not, poke its own fang with its tongue, or poke its tongue with its fang, right? It's always able to move around and be right there where the danger is, but never get hit. It's very much like that, like staying in the eye of the storm. Maybe that's a better one, more modern thing. Being in the eye of the storm, you can be completely around it, But if you're able to stay at peace, just like the eye of the storm, you're able to navigate just fine. You're able to survive a lot easier. But again, to be the calm in the storm, it takes a lot of practice. Even I get affected, and I've been practicing for many years. So, we do our best. Continue to build up more and more good energy as best we can in everyday little things. Okay? And of course, actually, it's funny because today I wanted to invite you all as next month. So Vasa period is about to end. It's like the Buddhist Lent, a 3-month period, what we call the Rains Retreat. And just like last year, we had a big donation from our group, all our late night meditation buddies, for our Katina ceremony. So this year it's on October 25th. So here's So first here's the schedule. I made a little calendar for you guys. So it'll be October 25th, which is a Saturday. As you can see, we can't have class that day for obvious reasons. Let's see. Oops, that's not it. Okay, there we go. Sorry. So what I wanted to share with you is the Katina ceremony. As this year it's October 25th, and I invite you guys to, if you'd like to join me in making a donation. As last year it was amazing. We had I think we had $3,200 that all of us helped each other to make the donation. And I was like, wow. So far right now we have 250. So as you can see on the side, the goals. First goal is to reach 500. If we can pass that, we'll go to 1,000. If we can surpass that, 5,000 is the goal. If we can surpass that, amazing. But in general, I'm just hoping to get to join in the merit together, because as you can see on the information on there, you can Zelle, you can Venmo, PayPal, or if you're here in Canada, there's Interact or e-transfer. And in general, this donation is really a way to help us fund the temple, and also it helps fund for like the whole year, as it's like the big fundraising day. But generally, this is actually a big Buddhin day, a merit making day, where this can only happen once a year, and it only happens after the Buddhist Lent or the Vasa period, and only if you have 5 monks within the temple, at least 5 monks, who were there the entire 3 months, which is the period of time that we do that. And then after that, we can only have the ceremony within 1 month after the end of Vasa. So, in general, it's a very, very amazing, important thing that happens. We don't always get to have this event. Not all temples get to do this. And it's a robe offering ceremony where we come in and we give them the robes to the monastic community, so all the monks get it. Or we offer to all the monks at once, so there's just this one robe. This special robe is like an honor robe given to to the monks, and the monks will decide who deserves the robe. As this year, it happens to be me, or at least that's the plan. As I'm like, oh cool, I'll get to be the first one to receive the robe in our new temple here too. So if anyone's interested, I'll post this so you guys can see it more clearly. But it's one way of continuing to add more merit. And please do not feel like you have to send a big donation. It's just a little bit from everyone. We're all just doing our best to make merit. And never look down on your donation, because one thing that my master has said, if we can make merit and we can only do $1, think of it as it's not just $1. It's your $100 million donation. Feel like it's that big, because every little bit always helps. And in general, it's not just helping the ones you donate, but also helping yourself, adding more water to your tank, pretty much adding more and more goodness. So I hope you all, if anyone would like to join, I'm very glad. As yeah. Also, let's see here. Sorry, I'm looking through the questions. Oh, okay. Yes, so Simon asked, is karma the same as Bun? Almost. Bun is the name of good karma, and we say Bab in Thai. Bab is like the name of bad karma. So knowing the word karma is already okay because karma is neutral. So we know there's good and there's bad. And then now that's the name. The name for it, the Thai name is Bun. Okay. Uh, oh, thank you very much, Haguzo. He says, I hope to try to donate sometime in the next week or two. Satu. Okay, so I'm just sharing with you all that you can make a donation if you like. I'm not saying that you need to, okay? But yes, I'm always very, very glad because it's always wonderful to get to make merit together. As that's one thing our master explains. He says that when we do merit, we do it together. It's like a team. We help generate that good energy together, moving forward together. That way, as we move up into heaven, um, we get to see each other, and then we come back down together to do more and more goodness together. As we believe in reincarnation, you're born and reborn. Okay. So, any other last minute questions or wonders before we go? Looking around. Okay. No problem. Sabai, sabai, as we always say. So, before we go, I'd like to give you all a blessing. May you all be blessed with happiness, good health, wealth, success in your lives. May you be surrounded by good friends who will always guide you into light, in times of darkness and in times of need. And when you close your eyes to meditate, may you attain inner peace easily and quickly in every lifetime. So thank you again, everyone. Have a wonderful day or night wherever you're watching from. And remember, a smile a day keeps the stress away. So everyone, keep smiling and let's brighten up the world together. So for everyone on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, see you guys next time. For those on Zoom, feel free to stay longer if you'd like to chat. Take care, everyone.